inspire, empower. Grab your girls and soar a little higher. Unlock the fire in you, 'cause real women don't bitch. No, real women don't. 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 Real women don't bitch.
Hey, thank you for joining me on the Real Women Don't Bitch podcast. This is your proud host, August Crenshaw, aka Mrs. Raw, Real, and Relentless. I am the #1 advanced mental conditioning specialist for entrepreneurs because building mental muscle is necessary in order to implement successful business strategies. This show has been created for the woman who is not excuse-driven and needs help building a profitable business. I will be interviewing women from various fields who are willing to break the silence on struggles that specifically affect female entrepreneurs. Welcome to a show where I and guest speakers from time to time share our methods that help us beast our business no matter what is going on in our lives. Whether you are an online or brick and mortar business owner, this show is for you. We will hit every angle, personal, professional, and spiritual. Why? Because on any given day, you get hit with shit from a scenario involving one, more, or perhaps all of the above. It all impacts you and your mindset towards your business. I have made it my personal mission to provide a space where we dive deep into the BS we face on a day-to-day basis.
Good morning, beautiful ladies. Today's topic is about being programmed to spend. And when I say those words, they sound good, but it only sounds good if people are programmed to spend money with you. I'm actually talking about the fact that many of you are programmed to spend your money. And it's your first knee-jerk reaction, especially to the holidays. And the sad part is that the majority of you, your business isn't even in a place to do that. Now, I'm not one of those people that's just trying to kill your dream and your excitement and your zeal for, actually enjoying the money that you make or, reaping the rewards from your hard work. That isn't what this podcast episode is about. It's funny to me how people will be damn near broke, behind on half of their bills, but still work to find a way to make sure they get their kids something for Christmas so that they can just let them not feel left out for the holidays. And when the 4th of July comes around, you buy all of these clothes and these fireworks to celebrate. Let me stop. I was about to go somewhere else. And you do this, you go buy a bunch of food that you're going to cook on Thanksgiving, and the vast majority of it isn't even going to be eaten. And so when I look at the behaviors and the mannerisms of different people around holidays, it's so funny that you have enough faith to spend money that you don't have to buy gifts, but you don't have enough faith that people will find a way to spend the money on the offers that you should be putting out there around the holiday season. You will talk about who's not going to sign up because they don't have the money. And your thought process comes from the fact that you won't invest in yourself because you're going to take that money and spend it on something that you do not need. My husband already knew upon marrying me that I don't celebrate holidays, and definitely not Christmas. And it's crazy because I actually went to the store a day or two ago. And the reason why I did it is because I wanted to bulk up on some things, because God knows I do not want to have to do any last minute shopping at the grocery store, getting toiletries or anything, and getting caught up in that Christmas crowd. And while I was in there, I was just looking at all of these people who look like zombies, who are looking at these toys and like, okay, which one do I get little Johnny this year? Will this be good enough or that be good enough? I didn't even necessarily see people that were excited or happy. It was just like, okay, let me find these gifts and get out the store. And I do remember as a kid Christmas did seem to be their holiday where there was a lot of joy. And I want you to question yourself. Are you like really going and trying to just make things stretch just off of the strength of getting something for Christmas? Or are you one of those people where you know what? You've worked and you've budgeted and allocated funds and you're going to have a beautiful time for the holiday and get some things for your children. Because you know what? If that's what you want to do, then that's absolutely fine. I just always chose many, many years ago that I didn't need to wait for one day to come around to all of a sudden decide to treat the people that I love. I do it throughout the year in the most random ways, and I make big deals out of birthdays. I won't get into all of the reasons why I don't celebrate any holidays at all, but just know that I don't. I celebrate when I want to celebrate and at random, and I make sure that I put myself in a position to do so. You know, this podcast episode is really, really short, and I'm really going to keep it right here because the biggest question that you need to answer is, do I spend my last just to make sure that my kids and my family don't feel like I left them out? You know, do you find yourself at the store like, oh, well, if I get this for this one, I got to get it for my niece and, you know, my sister and them, they don't do this or that. So I got to make sure that I look out for them too, so that they don't feel left out. And then before you know it, and you turn around, and even though you say you're going to buy the less expensive gifts, you have spent quite a bit amount of money. You spend money on what you valued. You valued people not shunning you because you didn't get them something. Well, how about you realize that if you're serious about your business and you have a product or service available, that there are some people out there in the world who do have their priorities straight and will spend money with you. So a lot of you are conditioned to spend. You are not conditioned to produce. Your mind doesn't even have faith and believe that you can make money. And you know what? Even if you didn't make as much money as you wanted to for the holiday, at least you would have made some instead of none for putting your product offer out there. So are you conditioned to consume, or are you conditioned to produce? Because only one set of those people are actually making the money. So happy holidays to you all, you know, but take your time, think about it. I'm just saying. This is your girl, August Crenshaw. Some of you all are going to be fussing about the money you ain't got, but guess what? Real women don't bitch, they get shit done. All right, deuces.
Thank you for joining me today. Remember to cultivate a mindset that is biased towards taking action. No bitching, whining, or complaining. Here, our mantra is, real women don't bitch, we get shit done. See you next week as I continue to bring you what you need to keep your head in the game and beast your business. Don't forget to hit subscribe and leave us a 5-star review. Would you like a specific topic covered? Have a question you would like answered live? Then head on over to realwomendon'tbitchpodcast.com. Subscribe to my email list, hit me up, and I got you. Interested in being a guest speaker? You walk the walk? Then you can sign up on the website too. This is your #1 advanced mental conditioning specialist for entrepreneurs, Mrs. Raw, Real, and Relentless. Signing out. Deuces.
Inspire, empower, grab your girls and soar a little higher. Unlock the fire in you.